Hi, this is Ethan from Combat Radio with a look at World War Z. Directed by Mark Foster and based on the book by Max Brooks, son of Mel Brooks. The book, which is fun, is sort of a series of unassociated combat action reports, like combat and zombie survival stories. It's interesting to see how they rifled all that into a script, but basically, Brad Pitt is a UN investigator type who survives the first 24 hours of a zombie apocalypse, and because of who he is and the position he had and what the script needs him to do, he gets evacuated to a naval ship out at sea where what's left of the U.S. government and UN is trying to set up shop and reconstitute itself. And you can see him marching in like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, all the important documents before the world goes dark. Anyway, they decide to send him on a mission to where they believe is the point of origin to all this, a military base in South Korea. Now in the book, I think it's China, but if you want Chinese distribution and possibly Chinese money for your film, you set that origin point in South Korea. Anyway, they match him with a scientist type whose goal is to find some sort of vaccine and fix this mess. Sound familiar? And off they go. Once in South Korea, though, things go to shit pretty quickly. And not before they can get information that leads them on the trail to Jerusalem. And I had heard they used Malta for Israel in this. In fact, I was told they even shot on the same location as Midnight Express. Well, things go to shit there too, and on an apocalyptic scale. But not before he can get on a plane and use his UN authority to direct it to a WHO office in Scotland. Well, while en route, things go to hell and the plane crashes, but he survives, though wounded, and he manages to crawl to the WHO office gates and begin to put together a plan to save the human race. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly how it ends, but as we all know, they reshot a massive amount of this film. In fact, some people put the estimate at somewhere around 40%. A lot. I'd like to see what they shot. Chances are it's actually pretty interesting. There was at one point talk of a sequel to this, but I had heard that they had an issue with trying to attach a director and the budget, etc. And it may have gone into turnaround, but it might see the light of day. In the meantime, though, you've got this, and look, they've done zombie apocalypse movies once or twice in the past, and this one, you know, it's interesting. Maybe give it a chance. World War Z.